Hey everyone, welcome to the All Seas Collector's Edition podcast. My name is James, followed by this lovely lady over here, my wife Trish.
Hey guys.
Our DM AJ.
Cheers.
And Sunflower Studios, Dominic behind that camera, helping us out with all our beautiful social media work and these films you watch. All Seas TV, check it out on YouTube and Facebook. Anywhere you watch that kind of stuff, check it out. Is it on Instagram too?
Yeah, we're on.
Hey,
We're way on Instagram.
Are we on Instagram?
Yeah,
sir?
hardcore.
We're there?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're a little bit on TikTok, but not as much because
TikTok's the hard one. TikTok's what we got to talk our way into ticking.
Well, yeah.
well, I can do more. It's just right now we're focused on our mainstreams that we're using.
That's the best places I can.
Yep, I can grow it. I just got to give me time.
All right. So for all you people doing that, we like to give you something.
Wow.
AJ, what are we giving them this month, and what do they got to do? What am I talking about?
All right. We like to give away things, and this month we're giving away a Topps Chrome WWE Blaster Box. I decided at the beginning of the month we were going to celebrate some SummerSlam, so we're going to be giving this away to one lucky winner. First podcast next month. So that's 2 more podcasts for you guys to enter. All you need to do to enter is like, comment, and share everywhere podcasts are found. That includes here on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on iHeartRadio, on Google Play, on Apple iTunes, on Spotify, on Podbean. You've got about a dozen chances every week to like, comment, share, and subscribe where you can. When you do those things, I will put your name into a randomizer for that month. We'll randomize one lucky name at the beginning of the month, and that person will be walking away with a WWE Chrome Blaster Box. You could get yourself a Roman Reigns autograph, Seth Rollins autograph. They have huge hits. Randy Orton right there.
Yeah, I saw your girl, Rhea Ripley.
Coming back. Oh, yeah.
Coming out that
with
surgery.
a vengeance.
Yes. All right. Again, thank you all for liking, following, and being a part of this podcast. We also have sponsors of this awesome podcast, and they are Goat and Son Sports Cards up in Arvada. Mutiny Information Cafe. They're on Broadway in Hampton. Love that area. Love that shop. Very punk rock comic shop. And PokeCon Las Vegas, putting on by Steve and the folks down in Las Vegas. A great, great Pokemon show. The best Pokemon show in Las Vegas. There's a lot of shows in Las Vegas, a lot of competition. PokeCon is the best, and I put my stamp of All Seas approval on it with Trish. We've been there and vended at it twice. I've been selling Pokemon since the conception.
Great show.
Yes, great show. All right. With all that, let's get into our markets. And what started All Seas was coins, gold, and silver. That's the backbone of this place. All right. Gold, $4,541. Silver, $69.11. These are highs. And platinum, $18.45. I'm going to throw out platinum today because it's relevant. On those markets, we had lows. Gold, $4,449. Silver, $65.52. And platinum, $17.80. So you see big swings in a day of how big and silver and gold and platinum are making a mark on the world right now. Even 5 years ago, they weren't that big of a mark. It's kind of cool to see it overtaking, and let's go. Platinum, very, very far behind where it should be. When I was a kid and my dad owned All Seas and sold coins, platinum was double the price of gold. And that was due to manufacturing now. They've made platinum forced down by the governments to make it a certain price, so it's suppressed. That means it has a lot of room to always grow back to where it was in the 80s and early 90s. It used to be the spark plug thing, remember? Those spark plugs on platinum
spark plugs?
Now they don't use it as much, but they use platinum.
They suck. They thought they were great.
They took it off now.
Wore out too easy and broke.
We don't often talk about them here. But Dom's favorite one over here, Rhodium. I just want to note that one too. The low today was $7,200 and the high $10,600. You're having $3,500 swings in a day.
Okay, so tell me where Rhodium is in.
They make coins of Rhodium. U.S. Mint still makes one too. That goes back to James. Let's go to James's coin corner. Let's go. So if Mix makes a coin, I was asked, and I don't want to call it my name of my employees because I love all my employees. I was asked what made a coin a coin. What makes a gold nugget different than a coin this week at the store?
Oh, come on.
And yeah, and one's a coin.
One has to be minted.
Yeah, by a government with the face value. Gold is still a precious metal.
But you can buy like,
Like jewelry.
nuggets, and you can buy jewelry, but there's
Jewelry's
different
taxable.
levels.
Jewelry's taxable. Gold nuggets would be taxable.
Okay.
Coins are not taxable.
But tokens are.
Yes,
Because token is not a coin, even though it's shaped like a coin.
But coins are taxable here in Aurora.
only in Aurora by the city, but most of the state of Colorado and most states in the union, I think all the states don't charge tax on coins. Cities have gone in and started
Nitpicking everything.
Yes.
Mhm.
So in Denver and Aurora, we have tax, but in my other store in Centennial, Trish and I's other store in Centennial, we don't have tax and LCs there. So we charge tax on a gold nugget, but not on a coin. The reason of that is world trade was done with coins, like the trade dollar we talked about a couple of weeks ago on this. China and back in the old days wanted to trade with the rest of the world with their goods, especially tea and coffee, things like this. So they wanted silver. We made trade dollars to trade them. So we back gold and silver with money. So trading in the world, in the modern world we live in. This still continues today. So I have a platinum coin. It's a 1/10 ounce platinum, and it has a $10 face value in the US government. So technically, this has coinage and it has a face value of $10.
That's awesome.
But you would never want to spend it for $10 because its true street value is about $180.
What's is it just a coin, or is it like a dime? What is it?
It's a
coin.
$10 platinum coin. It's a $10 coin.
$10 coin.
It's a good question.
Now, what year was it?
All this confuses people. So metals are traded by
This
coins,
is a 2002.
and it really goes back to British colonization and Spanish colonization. So Spanish colonization, they had to back gold and silver with a dollar amount. So the 8 real that was getting pumped out of Mexico was stamped, and it was a certain weight. And an 8 real was a certain size, like a silver dollar size.
Okay.
A 4 real was like a $half size. So we get everything from the Spanish, really, truly, on our modern coinage. And so they're pumping it out so quick, they melt in the 8 real size, stamp it, get it to Spain out of Mexico. So it was the world trade. It was the standard.
Okay.
It made it worth money. So
So
now
now
our
I have
money is
another
not backed
question.
by gold or silver or anything.
Was this released to use as currency?
No, it's more
I mean,
like
as a
it's
coin.
made to investment. The citizens of America can buy metals from our government every year since they took us off the gold and silver standard.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard Nixon actually released the first collectible coins, the Carson Cities. He put back in the GSA holders, they call them, and let normal citizens buy them because they took gold and silver away from us. Richard Nixon's like, oh, okay, I'll let you go buy some GSA Carson City dollars in the 70s. And then in the late 68, they started making proof sets in San Francisco, closed down the San Francisco Mint and made it a working museum.
So this is a 10th.
Yes, and they
It's
make
worth
those
what,
at West Point
170,
now.
$200?
Yeah, and West Point controls the metals now. So most of
Okay.
the precious metals aren't made in San Francisco anymore. They're made in West Point.
So you
So-
can't
Yes,
use
because
it.
in San
well,
Francisco,
you could.
it's a chain-
You can,
could,
technically.
But, so here's the reason: you have to give it a dollar value to make it a coin.
Yes.
Okay. So
Any-
it's only
any of
worth
the other
$10 if you were to use it in a store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If
Unless
technically have
somebody
to take-
notices it.
I mean, you can spend it
it
here
is
for
U.S.
$10.
currency, you could come spend
We'll
it.
take it.
But
So
I've been to it. Sorry to interrupt. I've been in the Aurora Mall here in our town of Aurora. I went to the Taco Bell one day with my son, and a guy had an old 20, and the clerk wouldn't take his 20.
Yeah, they do that with hundreds.
And
too.
I had to explain to the guy, and I stepped in because I'm like, hey, I have a coin store over here. Let me jump in here like an old man. So I just gave the old man another 20, and they swapped out and they let him.
yeah,
But it's actually illegal. You can't
is.
refuse to take
I
money.
know that's what
it is
people think.
illegal. You cannot refuse to take any legal tender that is still in circulation. So that's where it gets in. Like a half cent, nobody could try to spend anymore because they aren't in circulation. Technically, people could start refusing pennies because they aren't in circulation.
Oh,
So they
makes
aren't.
sense.
So they're not taking. That's how they're not giving pennies back in change.
Yeah, because
right
it's
now.
not in circulation. But
So the only thing you really have to trade, why this is relevant, and money is not actually tradable in the world. Still to China today does not want our dollar. They want gold and silver. They refuse the dollar. They want gold and silver. That's why it's also getting driven down weirdly in our markets right now as
Yep.
well. Because the world trades demanding gold and silver or
Okay.
oil.
and to answer your other question, though, back to rhodium. Rhodium is in the platinum family. There are 6 metals considered in the platinum family. The 2 expensive because they're like rare metals for us is
Yeah.
platinum and rhodium, because iridium, for instance, is in there and some others. Rhodium is with platinum in being one of the most
What's the mintage?
least highly corrosive.
I would like to. I should have pulled out the red
That's
book.
why a lot of the rhodium and platinum
You
Low
are
mintage.
in catalytic converters.
And very low mintage from the U.S. on these
Yep.
coins. The rhodium coins, I mean, their mintage is so low, it's crazy.
It is one of the most exceptionally corrosion resistant, and it's
Yes.
highly reflective, which means for purposes of electronics, for catalytic converters, things like that, a little bit of it will last for almost ever if you let it. And so that's why those metals are
Even
so
when
expensive.
catalytic converters get clogged, there's still nothing wrong with the rhodium in it.
Yep.
Correct. That's
It's still there.
My brother went out in his truck. Has paid $3,000 for a new
They
one.
used to be only like a couple
He
$100.
said in a truck you got to get it up on a lift to even get to it, so you can't even steal them. It's not because of theft. It's just it went out.
Yeah. They
So he
did.
just went and bought a new car. He's driving a Hyundai now. I'm like, you're driving a Hyundai? Damn.
Damn, that's different.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
you
different.
okay?
So yeah, I don't know.
First he lost 100
I don't think
pounds,
so.
now
I
we're
don't
going on
think
to this.
What up,
Ozempic-
Anthony Ecker?
Ozempic
What up,
getting
Kurt
people.
Bishop?
The metals markets is the world's trade still to this day from ancient times to now, set by the standard of Macedonia and Alexander. This is what people really want to trade for. The first gold coin was made in Macedonia for trade in the world in the marketplace. So this platinum coin's cool. We have it for sale at the store at Allseas. $100 over spot. Super rare coin. It has coin value because it backs that mintage, rhodium and platinum and gold in the U.S. Mint. Very low mintage right now in 2026 and 25, 24. All the 2000s. All right. That is all I got. You want to do Caleb? I've talked a lot.
I'm going to talk for a minute. So now it's time for Taylor Campbell's
Hey,
crypto
we had a couple big changes today.
is good.
Good.
XRP is up at 126 from
Woo!
$1.09.
Damn.
That
that's
is a
swing.
big week for XRP. Actually, this is going to play right back. I'm going to tie this all into the gold and silver talk here in a second. Campbell's, though, you've got Walmart for chunky soup, $2.49, pretty much across the board. $2.49s, $2.48s.
Kings,
Regular,
Kings
yeah,
is down.
Kings is down, but that's just their regular King's price. And I'm going to talk about that at the end, too. Regular chicken noodle soup at $1.29, $1.25 at Walmart, $1.20 or at King's, $1.28 at Walmart, and $1.96 at Amazon. So
Damn, look at Kroger, dude. All of a sudden, that's Kroger.
Yeah,
so,
Kroger
yeah.
dropped both of the cans.
yeah.
today, an XRP could buy one can of Kroger soup.
Yeah, what a big swing.
Now, what I do want to say about a couple of these things here, a little bit of crypto money going up, and that is happening at the same time gold and silver are going up. You also might have all noticed that our gas went up about 50 cents in
Oh,
3 days.
Yes.
Well, that comes back to the Strait of Hormuz. But I heard that was owned by the U.S. It was a US
Oh,
territory.
and it's apparently owned by U.S. and
rest of the world.
Iran and maybe even China. Who knows who owns it these days?
Would we put our finger in and just be like dibs?
Yeah, I think that's exactly
Well,
what we
we've been
just
yeah.
bombing the hell out of it.
So a lot of things are starting to kind of go the way we've been saying. A lot of these, as we call them, negative beta assets, which technically even crypto is because it doesn't work on the same market, are starting to move. So you're going to see a lot of that moving. On the Kings, though, you're going to see a lot of those prices of Kings more like that these days. But it's going to be a lot less different with your card.
Oh, that's right.
They've announced that the card's still going to be a thing. And you're still going to get discounts for it. But in general, it sounds like they're moving their prices down because almost everybody uses a card.
Without the card?
And
Good.
they're getting rid of the gas discount from
Really?
cards. So
Yeah.
you will no longer build up
Good.
a discount over time on.
You know what's funny? I've never registered for the Kroger card. I've used my mom's phone number for a year.
Yep.
And now that she's relocated, she doesn't buy groceries anymore. So I don't get any points. So that's great timing for me. That's
I
all.
know.
In
Great
my
timing
little
for you.
world.
Yeah, so
I never registered for their crap, and I never will.
yeah, basically Kroger is kind of just moving up. They're going to make it so things are a little bit cheaper, but also they're getting rid of their gas cut. And they even said part of it is that their program used to be able to help offset some of the gas things, and that's how they could do it. But ultimately now they just could be around the same price as these other places, and they can't make these cuts on gas the same way anymore.
Did you know that Colorado has the third highest price on gas in the nation, I believe?
I saw we were fifth the other day. I
I
didn't know
know
we were
it's
third
something
now.
like that. Maybe that might be
It's-
right, but
yeah.
it's close. It's
Well, that just so you know, the King Supers card is not just for gas discounts; it's also for discounts on your groceries. So if you
Not
don't
anymore.
use
Not
it,
anymore.
you
What we're
can-
saying is
Anymore.
those discounts on your groceries are pretty much
They're
just being
gone.
worked in. So like how we're
So-
seeing that price of 125 at
that's
Kings,
without card
Mhm.
that's because it used to be 150 and now it's 125.
all the
Just
time.
across the board for everybody.
But I still get coupons.
You're still going to see some coupons. You're still going to see some stuff. But
I
they'll be
put, I put
coupons.
digital
That's different.
coupons.
you know how almost
Yeah.
every item used to have a discount though for the Kroger card?
Yeah.
They're not going to be doing that anymore. Now it's special items. Things on sales will.
Remember-
Otherwise,
You know what? I miss coupons. Remember that was a big thing, the coupon cutting ladies? They used to come in here and buy pages all the time. Those
Yeah.
8-pocket pages so they could organize
oh my gosh, yeah.
their coupons.
Yeah.
That was
and-
like a thing. It was like a competition. and
yeah,
shit.
and then they would sit there and they would have like these pantries just stacked
Yeah,
to the
shit,
ceiling.
they
Or
would
they
be
used to,
Like the same
people used
thing.
to coupon all the stuff
Yeah,
and
the
then sell it
coupon.
on like Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, yeah,
There
yeah.
was
Like
actually a
crazy.
show about this.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
coupon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's that at? All right.
Well, you have digital coupons now,
where
so
we
you
at?
don't flip these
Where
coupons
we
because you get your
Yeah,
digital
on
coupons.
sports news, guys, just forget the Russell.
We're not even there
Westbrook
yet.
thing.
Go.
I know. I'm just letting you guys know.
Hey,
It's comic picks of the week time.
real quick, thanks up, Tony, for watching with us. Kurt Bishop, Will Green, a Garbage Island
Ooh.
representing.
Let's catch you up here. Hey, James. If you could be Conan the Barbarian, which
Mm.
version would you be? Warpaint Conan or King Conan?
King Conan. That's where I feel like I am in life, Kurt. You know what I mean? I'm 50 this year.
He
King
threw me
Conan's
off
got the
him
most
just
chill.
the other day.
Yeah, he's
No.
the most chill. And you know, on my wall at home, sir, I have Conan's sword. Just
He
so you
does.
know.
We actually
His
have
father's sword, actually. so.
we have 3 swords across, like huge swords in the hallway, and then a big old axe over it. And then for our anniversary, I got
Really?
a bone tomahawk made out of
Oh,
buffalo.
great.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
When the hell is Arnold Schwarzenegger going to play King Conan in the movie? When the
God,
fuck's
we
that
need
coming?
that movie.
Get that done already.
All right,
All
everybody.
right, let's go. It is time to go through picks of the week, sir.
Comic
Comic book picks.
All right, so we're going to start off. One of our hottest picks of the week. I'm down to only the blank covers left. It's The Last Driver. And don't let this comic fool you, because if you want to read it, we have to turn it sideways.
Really?
What?
It's one of those.
It's one of
Oh.
those.
Hey, I like
those.
it.
At least they made it
I
normal
like
style.
It's
At least
cool.
I-
I like
True.
this.
size.
It reminds me of the Garfield books. Remember how the Garfield books used to be?
Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin and Hobbes, yeah.
Yeah, and Garfield.
It was a good read. I had a chance to take a look and just kind of give it a quick one. A driving story, but it kind of has that, I don't want to say GTA vibe, because God, anything can be a GTA vibe these days. But like, it was, I wouldn't call it a Fast and the Furious so much as maybe like Gone in 60 Seconds. They're not stealing, but like, I don't know. You guys give it a read. I don't want to give anything away.
It looks cool. I kind of like the
You can
artwork.
see
I like
the art,
spread.
yeah.
It's good for splash pages.
Are you
so
punching
really
a
love-
prostitute
That's
in the
like,
face
they
or a
did
dancer?
beautiful
Because
scenes
then
like
it's not
that.
GTA vibe.
And the story, it works. Like, look at
Cool
that
splash
in
pages
there.
It's got GTA.
He's
vibes.
yeah, I was gonna say he's running away
Gone
from cops.
in
at the
Gone
end,
in
yeah.
60 seconds.
Like
Little
I say,
Nick
Gone in
Cage,
60
right?
seconds. Yep, Nick Cage.
No, you need strippers and,
All right,
and
back over here,
bloody
Dom.
lips and
Queen
police.
in Black,
Soon enough.
number 3. I'm going to keep talking about it as long as they're putting this out. This is the hottest thing right now with Marvel, the Queen in Black. It is the big summer series. Hela has become the god of darkness like Noel was. Great series, lots of tie-ins. Catch on up if you haven't yet. Already going into second printings for
That's
number 1.
scary because she's crazy.
Hella is
She's
nuts.
hella crazy.
Now-
Hella crazy.
You know
Green
why? 'Cause she's
Arrow,
tired of
Absolute
everyone's
Green
shit.
Arrow has been an amazing series if y'all aren't reading it. And like all the Absolutes, lots of first appearances.
Is
New
that
first
absolute green arrow? Sorry to cut you off. I heard he's dead. He's not even in the book, sir. That's what
Which one?
Josh
Listed.
told me. That the green arrow, like, which is cool. I like that in the absolute alternate universe. They killed him right off the bat. Oh, he's in it to me.
I mean, he died right there.
Oh, he's
But
dead. Sorry, spoiler
He
alert.
might have died flipping the middle finger.
Sorry,
in this
everybody.
issue.
Spoiler
We'll
alert.
see what happens.
I don't know. I actually really read it. I'm getting my hand second information from Josh Moat, sir.
So, what
Well-
if Runaways? I think they're going to try to build up some of the other Green Arrow characters like Speedy and all that.
Yeah, but how the hell are you not going to have Green Arrow in the
Oh,
Green
I
Arrow
think he's
comic?
going to be coming back.
Okay.
They've already been establishing stuff
Who's
with.
right? Kevin Smith right in this book?
Yeah.
What if Runaways?
I ain't reading it.
Another great book here. If you guys enjoy the What If, I would definitely take a look. But this is what if the Runaways had not run away, and basically, you'd have a second competing
You wouldn't
group.
have runaways.
Well, it'd be like having a second competing group of
I love what if.
the
books.
Hellfire Gala, because they were all
Okay.
rich villain kids.
It's- I was looking at an old Bronze Age collection we bought the other day, and there was a bunch of what ifs. And I loved
oh
it.
gosh, some
Yeah, there was one. What if Ghost Rider, Spider Woman, and fuck, it was somebody else weren't heroes? And it shows all these dead people on the cover. Yeah, we're all fucked. That's what happened.
What if they had diarrhea and there was no toilet paper
Right.
or public restrooms?
Also, a shitty
What if,
situation, literally.
Yeah.
prepare yourself for Shell Shock Blitz. This is one of the not quite horror, but I'd call it war stories.
War
EC
story.
Comics trying to
Cool.
stick with that feel of the
Oh,
old
yeah.
war stories.
Two-Fisted Tails, man, and
Yep.
all the old piracy.
Number 1 on this, and definitely just going back to they're really good with the horror, and again, like
Good stuff.
almost has War of the Worlds vibes to it. Definitely worth giving
Very
a
cool.
look, everyone.
Love EC Comics.
Bug Wars, number 1, the big image number 1 of this week.
That sounds cool.
Has Conan the Barbarian in
Okay.
kind of modern time, like very
Librarian.
Dean the librarian, Conan the
Run
Librarian.
in the library.
That's Conan the Librarian right back there.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
you're serious.
No,
I thought
we're just running with a
you
good
were
joke
very
here.
convincing.
Kind of has that D&D-esque vibe because it's modern-esque, but then has the fantasy going on. And finally, we got Lazarus Order, another new number 1. Again, fun, kind of scary stuff going on, but it's a plague doctor and he's fighting evil creatures back in medieval.
Josh was telling
It's
me.
it's fun. Josh turned me on to this book. I
Be
had to
careful
throw
with
it.
the Josh Moon info, guys.
And then this one has some Josh Mode info too. This is our worst cover of the week.
It's that
And look at these. Just look at Sandman and Hulk's face on this. Sandman and Hulk's face. And talking to Josh Mo, he said that the cover artist has literally been accused of taking
Shit.
porn and making that freeze frame.
Oh, this is
That
good.
is
Like these are just
Well,
Hulk and Sandman giving
I
the
would tell you.
O-face. Worst cover.
O-face
of the
or taking the dookie.
Thank
One
you,
or the
Greg
other.
Land.
Depends on the severity of the duke.
It's
Yep.
Ooh, oh.
Fine. All right. Let's keep it going. We got releases this week. We had tons of
God,
card
so
releases.
much to talk about.
We'll start with sports. And we got Upper Deck's release. And all I can really tell you is Upper Deck Clear Cut Hockey. You get one in-case autograph card per pack. And that's all they allow me to tell you. Check it out now, please. Call for pricing. Can you call? Can you tell pricing over the phone on Upper Deck?
If you call, I can tell you.
You
I just
can.
can't say it on this
Is it
podcast.
allowed?
I will say I had a lady call today and say we were the best price in town.
Woo! She came in this evening.
Oh, this is out
Lovely
tomorrow.
collector.
This is tomorrow, and I will tell you the best price in town. You find someone else at a better price than
Oh,
this, and you should buy it all.
I jumped the
up.
gun. Sorry. This is also TCG, and
TCG
sports
jumping
card
here. You
releases.
gave it to me. We're going.
Yeah, I'm most excited.
One
about this.
Piece dropping, everybody. We are going to be at 180 a box. I've had calls all day. I had a guy be like, "Oh, if I see 10 people in line, should I not come in because you only have one case?" Oh, I ain't telling you how many cases we got, but it's enough.
I
We
just
got
feel-
plenty.
Don't ask questions. Get down here. You know
Get
what I mean?
down here,
The
buy
more
your
questions
box.
and the more time you spend on the phone, the
Limited
more boxes you're gonna
one
get.
per person. Unless you play in my tournament, you can get a second box for playing in the tournament.
We might have to limit this product too. We'll see how it opens tomorrow. But Topps flagship football is back in the NFL, and Mendoza's on the cover of this, looking great in preseason already. And I'm so happy to see Topps making football cards again. I love Topps football cards. I always have as a young child to now. And I'm glad they're back in the marketplace. We're finally done with Panini and their half-effort cards. This is going to be great this year with football, and this is going to be a great product, cheap introductory price. And I hope we have the greatest price in town. I believe we do. Hobby's going to be $200 a box, Blasters at $30, and Jumbo $400. If you join our Facebook group, here's another hint for you. Join our Facebook group Beyond the Long Box. You'll get 10% off on this product. On all the sports products, not on gaming, but on sports, you'll get 10%
No
off.
gaming on that
Our
one.
gaming is better than the 10% discount already on that release
All right.
sale of 180.
Here's the thing: you get your 10% off starting next week when I put it up to 200. So
Yeah,
you
you go.
also get your
Boom.
180
And you get 10% on your supplies all the time.
all the time here at All Seas.
All right, what else we got, AJ?
Oh, hand me this mega box.
Donruss. You got
Hand me
Donruss
some of this
baseball
Donruss.
releases. Speaking of Panini, we got unlicensed baseball.
I want to say this is unlicensed or not. This is the
Yeah.
hottest mega box in
There you go.
the hottest blaster box I've seen in a while. Have you seen a blaster box offer one autograph or memorabilia per box?
What do you know about that new insert called the Whammy, buddy?
The
You ever
whammy.
hear, let's make a deal? They got the
Two
Whammy
autographs
insert.
or memorabilias per megas and blasters with guaranteed autographs.
Man.
I do like that, even if it's unlicensed.
I do also believe there's downtowns in there too, and the new Whammy insert. Ultra rare. Everybody loves the downtown.
We also got those elite that have come in. Same price. You got 60 on our megas, 30 on our blasters.
And that Elite's offering the Kaboom inserts, and Kaboom inserts will be in the Elite baseball. Both huge insert products that they're
Didn't
like
Kaboom used to be in something else?
Absolute.
Absolute.
used to be. Now I'm just reading the side of that box. They do it on there huge. So I can read it. while
Whammy,
you're reading
and yeah, that's why you were seeing
it.
it.
I acted like
Whammy
I
and
knew that,
Kaboom.
didn't I?
Man, I would have never guessed. Here we
Pretty
go.
cool. All right, great stuff.
All
Then
right.
we got Trisha's toy talk.
Yeah, it's
There's a new
Trish.
toy
Let
release.
us stop talking for a minute, please.
What do you get for toys?
So, guys, I told you as we opened the new South store, there's a lot of younger crowd there, lots of girls coming in. So, of course, I'm trying to get more girl-oriented things. Some, mix it up.
Yeah, because females love to collect things too, and I don't think they get represented in the hobby nearly enough.
Oh, it's going crazy over there.
Yeah.
Right.
That
So,
was insane.
you guys have heard of the Furby. Everybody knows the Furby, but have you heard of Furbies for Blacks?
No,
Yeah.
I have not.
Well,
How-
you're about to.
How are
because-
these collectible by girls? These things are babies of horrors from our 90s.
No,
AJ
they're
collected
not
too.
whores. They're absolutely amazing little creatures that talk to you. So these ones are really cool. So these guys,
Explain
they
themselves.
actually, you could stretch them out and then they start talking to you. They say all sorts of things. I picked actually James's two favorite flavors out of all of these because they come in different flavors or
Flavors.
styles.
The Furbies do?
So yeah, well, you got Kitty Love, which is not a flavor unless you eat cat.
Yeah.
I don't judge.
I'm not Elf.
We're not Elf, but
I
so
eat
but then you
cat.
have Candy Swirl. You've
Ooh.
got berry cupcake.
Ooh,
You've got pepperoni, which is more, not really pepperoni. It looks
Yeah.
more like a combination pizza.
Forget about it.
So those are your two right here that I've picked.
Yeah.
And then you have Rainbow Cat and Disco Daz.
Where's my rainbow cat?
I
Okay.
ordered it, and hopefully it's here. So when you stretch these
Are
out,
they like a stretch or a squeezy and a Furby? You're telling me?
it's a
When you
stretch.
say stretchy, are you telling me they're
Like they
Stretch
stretch
it
and
like a
then
like
stretch
a
them out.
like a Nito?
like a Nito.
Ooh,
Well, a furry Nido
mixed with a Furby. Yeah, it's amazing.
mixed with the
Sounds like
Furby.
the new hotness.
Right.
You're
So
on this
this is Trish on things before.
Yeah.
Danny will be bringing
I've
it.
never heard of these.
But
That's pretty
then
cool.
when you get
I've heard of a Furby, but not the squishy.
Herblets.
Yeah,
right.
Furblets.
So it's more accordion style,
Okay.
if you will.
That's cool.
So, and when I say flavored, this is particularly the
This one
flavor
I
I'm
like.
talking about. Yeah, this
Flavored
was like a
kitties that you
limited
can
edition
stretch
one.
out.
I'd eat this Furby.
This one does not stretch out, but it is the Reese's Furby Furblet, and you've got 45 plus things it says, talks, sings, whatever.
Is it
But-
edible? Is it made out of real Reese's peanut butter cup?
No, but at
Damn.
the bottom, it's got the
Neither
base.
is
Of,
Reese's.
I don't know if you could see
Oh,
it,
yeah.
but at the bottom, it's got the
Sweet 'em.
base of the Reese's peanut butter cup, and it looks damn delicious, guys. But it's just cool. I mean, look at its ear. It's even got a bite of the Hershey.
It
It's got
does.
the peanut butter in the center of it. I don't know if you guys can get a good view on that or not, but
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It looks
You can
delicious. It
barely
looks
see
very appetizing.
yeah.
I
So,
ate that little thing like those porks in Star Wars.
yeah. Oh, those porgs are so cute.
I-
And it's kind of like when they put Salacious
I
Feet
forgot
crumb on
about
the spit.
porgs.
I
Remember those?
That's what I think they ripped off the
That was
Furbies.
in
the
Mandalorian.
porks.
I think so.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
But yeah, so these I always loved the Furby when I was a kid. And so when I saw these, I was like, oh my God.
They always freak
Uh,
me out. They've been hot when they came out. Like people came in all season and sold them to us. They were hot right from the get go.
I remember
That was the Tickle Me Elmo days when they first.
I
came
will
out.
Right.
still buy your Furby or your Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah,
You bring it
those
in, I'll
fools.
buy it right now.
Yeah,
I
I
remember-
remember right in your age group right there.
I
Oh,
had
yeah.
Your
to-
wheelhouse right there, my friend.
Done.
I figured out because I had to repair one of the vintage Furbies that we sold on eBay, and it was the Wizards one. And
Yeah.
I thought that was like the absolute coolest Furby there was. And I found out that there's like this little thing under their neck, and then that will reactivate their eyes and them talking and their beaks moving.
Yep.
I don't think we need any of
So
that.
yeah, well, but yeah, that's just a fun fact about the Furbies. But and yes, they were creepy, but you're talking about a girl who's one of her most wanted holiday gifts was I wanted the monster lab, and I wanted
Oh, yeah, that
my
was awesome.
the one that had the Venus flytraps.
I had the
them
Monster Lab. It was cool.
Well, did you have the Venus flytrap
No, I
one
had
that
that
you
one.
threw those?
No.
Those are the two things I
I
wanted
remember-
more than
I had a
anything.
real
Remember
one.
the other Monster Lab? You can make the candy. I had that too. You
I had
made your
that
own
too.
candy, but it never
Yeah.
tastes like
It
shit.
never it tastes like garbage,
Worst
and they
candy
hardly sell.
Ever. Yeah.
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm not a good candy maker. All right, let's keep this going. Kurt Bishop got some more advice here. He says the Whammy Rip Night. Rip Night is put on my tops, unfortunately, Kurt. I like your enthusiasm for Rip Night, but it is not Panini to be tops. Kaboom inserts. Yes, get your cards at LC's Collectibles. Thank you, Kurt Bishop. And thank you, my friend, for your watching of our podcast. All right, we have buys of the week time, and we bought some awesome items this week. I'm going to mention real quick, we got a huge sports card sealed collection. We called this wax back in the old days. 84 football, 86 football, 87 football, 88 football, 89, 90, 91 tops all in a row. I got basketball, skybox and hoops from 89 through Fleer 89, 90, 90, 91, and 92, 93 basketball, and a bunch of other wide variety of baseball. 83 Fleer baseball, 84 tops baseball with the Mattingly. Bunch of great sealed vintage wax at All C South and in All C's Aurora. Come check it out. I didn't bring any of it here because it's too heavy to bring in. I don't want to mess with it.
It's all put away finally.
It's all put away. Yeah, it took about 2 days. But so great, big, huge collection. Come check it out. Also, we got this sweet piece here. This is a Hulk 102. Significant about this book is the first book that comes off of Tales to Astonish. Hulks went 1 through 6. Then it goes Tales to Astonish. After Tales to Astonish, they gave him back his own title again at 102. So it's a significant book. Hulk 1 through 6 is very hard to pick up, obviously. And Tales to Astonish shared with Submariner and a couple other characters. It wasn't his own solo book. This book's cool. His 7th solo book, basically, and his first own title going again. I love that cover. Bruce Banner transforming into the monster of Hulk. Hey, this is what Hulk's supposed to look like, guys, by the way. He's not emotional. He's not sad. He's just turning into fucking
Just
Hulk
mad.
with an ass.
He's just
Yeah,
angry.
Just angry. Hulk smash.
Has one feeling.
That's
They got off that. At one point, they were
Smash.
really good at doing this whole story, like mid 2010s, where they were talking about how for a long time we've expressed Hulk is the avatar of rage or anger, whichever you want to say, and so that's the only emotion he should feel.
Right.
But they also had like these other avatars. So they in AVX talk about how Scarlet Witch is the avatar of chaos and the Phoenix is the avatar of life, and you have these different avatars in that they all like represent one greater thing that nothing can stop. Like nothing can stop anger.
So they are
in the
the
universe.
right. They're the emotion, the pinnacle of that
Yep.
emotion.
I love that story.
That's
and
a
I wish
cool
we
idea.
could go back to that.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, what if they were all happy?
No,
It wouldn't be Hulk then. It would be.
There's your next
What if
one.
Ghost Rider wasn't nice? Well, you'd be fucking dead. All right, you know that's what it would be.
now we've got a couple of other great buy it nows, including this red backdrop on it's the red stainless glass. You can see that eBay number right there. You can go bid it up right now. This one is on there right now. These things go for like $500.
Ooh.
Check that on out. Shohei Ohtani, red stainless glass.
More Josh Mode info.
Now,
I hope you're watching this podcast.
here's
Josh.
one you
Josh,
never
love
need
you,
any
buddy.
more
Thanks for all
info
you do.
about.
Modisms.
Right there. James, what's this card here?
That is a Charizard. base.
Charizard.
That's my favorite
Base
card
set.
ever.
This is
One
number
of.
2 base set. But
Okay,
still
still looks
great
like a base
card.
one.
Phenomenal. I gotta say, looked at this card earlier, and I don't see whitening on the back. This is gradable. I would never call anything a 10 anymore, especially not a 90s card. But this is a gradable card, a beautiful piece. I will buy every Charizard that walks in this door.
Did you magnify that surface by 100, sir? And check every hollow line.
Yeah, neither does PSA.
Do you have that little glass that has a light on it that you can buy on Facebook? That's like, have you seen everybody using those now?
Mhm.
The
Oh,
magnifier with the little.
and they're also using
Yeah,
their
we got
phone
a
to tell them if
microscope
it's,
one.
I
I'll
love
bring
that.
mine if we need 2 of them.
I had a guy
love
bring
that.
in a list, and he's like, I
The
use
best.
the PSA grading app, and they all told me they're 10s. And he pulls up this list where he pre-scans them and tell it. And I'm like,
Oh,
I
they're
don't-
grading for free.
I was like, I don't know what app you're paying for, but those aren't all 10.
Yeah,
that
they're not
loud?
doing that
If
for
I
free.
can eyeball the two sides are at different things, then it's not even centered.
Well, PSA, do you have any of that shit for free through an app or
Right?
anywhere else?
Yeah. And then that's an oldie. This is a newie. We got the new Mega Dragonite EX from Ascended Heroes. Huge card right here, going between $700 and $800. That one right now available over at All Seas Gaming Arena. Our boy Isaiah brought it in today. We've got great buyers here at All Seas. You can always come and see All Seas South, All Seas Main. Come in and see any of us. And if you got a collection that you think is too big to handle, you just set up an appointment with AJ or James.
That's right. Anytime, 7 days a week. We're buying 7 days a week all the time. Going
7
gold.
cash
silver,
on Sundays.
on site. Bought a 1 ounce gold
On
eagle
the
today.
Lord's Day, we're giving out cash.
Yeah, we do. Well, really, that should be Saturday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a whole other thing.
but hey,
Sundown to sundown.
bought a gold eagle cache, 1 ounce gold eagle, MS graded 70. I already have it locked up, or I would have put it in buys of the week. The platinum coins, cash pay, top dollar every day.
Every day.
All these items you see come walking in these stores.
Card Grader Pro.
Yeah, see, yeah, there's all these.
There's all
stupid apps.
kinds of them.
Listen,
Binder
anybody will
AI.
take your money to tell you that you can make money. We will give you money and tell you what it's really worth.
There you go. Boom.
And the coin one's even worse.
Oh, it's
I
horrible.
downloaded to see what it would
Oh,
do.
that thing's full
It
of
tells you,
shit.
oh my God, they're like
It's so
the
full of
air shit.
like a 20. I got a 2025 penny with it's missing the mint mark.
My favorite is they'll say
You're a
things.
millionaire.
People do
those
that.
coins literally will say it's like an S, but missing the mint mark. No, it's missing the mint mark because it's Philly. Philly doesn't print a
Philly
mint
doesn't.
mark.
There is a 22 no D penny. So
There's
they didn't
some.
make a Philly in 22. They only made the Denver. And Denver fucked up. Like, oh, we're not going to put the mint mark on it. So that did happen sometimes.
But they'll
But
put this
they're
on every
distinguishing-
coin, and they will assume it's the
Oh, I
highest.
know.
I'll give you a word of advice. This is what my dad told me. He's a very wise man. I was talking to my brother about my dad today. Smartest man by far about coins of anybody I've ever met in this world. And I
Even
But
won
it's
a
not-
big anniversary thing
Yeah,
this last year.
would put his knowledge up in anything. When he taught me and my brother in this business, he threw us the red book and my wife threw the red book at us and AJ and said, "Read this. It's the Bible
Had
for
it thrown at
coins."
me by him.
Yeah, and I did.
Yep.
He did. He
exactly.
throws it at everybody.
And that's all
It's
you
the
need
way
to know.
you toss the red. Gary, when I first moved into coins, I remember he walked over there. He's like, "What you do first? You look at all my cases. You see what I've done on them. You can tell grading by what I've done.
Yep.
And then you take this red book, and you compare those prices,
and read the grading
that's
again. Check 'em
compare
again.
price to what you had, and you know everything you need to know.
Yep, and just like the Overstreet and comic books and Beckett and cards, they're guides, but they'll give you the guideline of what you need to know versus some app that's made by AI that's just searching from everywhere that's not.
These are people who've been doing it for years, who take the time, the money to. And I want to say Beckett, the guide, different than Beckett, the grading company. They split
Yes.
years ago. The guide is still trustworthy. You can still look into it.
And I do like AI in our hobby in different aspects to research foreign coins, Arabic calendar research.
Take a
I can't
picture.
read
That
Chinese.
leads you astray though too, because there's so many that are like symbols that are so similar,
Correct.
and I've had it tell me
Did you
that
know
it
there's
might be
no-
like Prussia, but
Did
then
you
it
know
might
there's
be
no
like
language
Japan.
actually called Chinese? You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So
So
It's
that's just
this
a
gets
country.
into
Right.
one
Right.
of the things is when we talk about AI, you're talking about a lot of people's issues are with generative AI. Now, a lot of what we're talking about with AI is the new things that they have on photo searches, the ability to take a picture and it'll match it to all these other pictures. So if we've got a crazy coin in here or a toy that you haven't seen, you can take a picture and you can find someone online, someone who wrote a blog about it or something,
But
and I can name that toy.
Picture going to a
I can name
reputable
that
company, a reputable numismatist,
Mhm.
grading service, or a PSA. Back to this, they're not giving you free information.
Nope.
They're not giving you free grades. Matter of fact, PSA just opened up; they were shut down, and I think service is over a year long to get a grade.
They're
Yeah.
So
still
they're
shut
definitely
down.
not going to give it to you in 2 seconds.
They're
on
not
the phone.
taking any submissions right now.
Yeah,
Still,
so they're not giving you a grade for free.
Currently, it
They're
is
too
May
backed up.
2028.
There you go.
So
That's
do
what
the
I
math
call it.
there.
Yeah.
That means you
I
have to
think you
wait a
tagged me in
year
that
and a
the other day.
half.
Yeah,
In
Someone-
order to get-
one of you two tagged me in that the other
Yep.
day. Yeah.
I posted on Instagram.
I was
Yeah.
like, there's only a little bit of these things, but
It's
like,
insane.
Yeah, it's insane. I had to
And
look
then
at,
on
like,
top
what?
of it, they're getting sued for billions of dollars.
oh yeah,
Well,
So-
because it's
what's that about?
I don't remember.
oh, there's 3 big lawsuits, and basically
they always have lawsuits.
they always have them, but there is a class action, a RICO, and then another one that has some
There's
good
a
footing.
RICO case on it?
Holy
The RICO
shit.
case is the guy who has the SGC.
We're watching Sopranos again, so I know all about
So-
RICO.
Yeah.
A guy has an SGC mantle that is a graded 10. He said CGC also tell them that it would be 10, and like a couple other companies. PSA refuses to grade it because if PSA has a 10 mantle, then the owner's 9 mantle is no longer worth
Correct.
the
But
highest.
it was, well, what the problem is,
Ooh.
there is no laws. So much like people in political power, and I'm not going to mention names, they don't break laws; they manipulate things they haven't made laws for. So in our collectibles world, the only thing that's really regulated is coins because the federal government makes coins and regulates it. Sports cards and comic books are not regulated
So-
by anybody.
That's why they get away
That's
with
why
it.
the
Always
rumor
PSA.
is right now SEC is snooping around back into this because so much money is going in through the sports cards and trading cards right now.
That's the only hope you have.
So-
The SEC.
And they did this once before in the 90s. The SEC got involved, and that's when they first made them put
Right.
guarantees on packs.
Right, and you're getting to back to when Upper Deck got sued. There's Upper Deck specifically got sued by that family said their son was gambling.
Yep.
There's no guaranteed monetary value in any card.
Yep.
you
So
hold.
now,
So you got to get back to that. So when PSA starts making price guides, the card manufacturers aren't doing this. They have the out. They're not giving a value to things. PSA is giving a value to things.
and
So that's probably where those,
that's why going back to like
making things monetary and you own monopolies of grading companies. And,
I've talked about this a little before, but Magic the Gathering has this big thing where they will not get involved with secondary markets, and that's because they were getting started right as the first SEC suit was happening. And that suit made you put the amount of cards that would be in each pack, your possible chances at each pack, etc. Like we're
the
supposed to be
sports
printing
card
on the back.
market and the Pokemon market both are at a pivotal time.
Yep.
They're both at the peak of where they've ever been. I've sold sports cards my whole life.
Yep.
In the 80s, 90s, 2000s, through baseball strikes to now. And the issue is you have Tom Brady Bowman Chrome selling for $9,500 while Tom Brady's opening card stores across the country, getting Aaron Judge to invest, getting Jay-Z to invest, getting huge money in the entertainment business to invest. They can make their own memorabilia, own items, and sell it in their own stores. Tom Brady's buying his own rookie cards, driving them into his own store. What if he decided to start signing that shit?
Yep.
You know what I mean? All these kind of factors.
There's so many of these so people have been talking about that where like especially as you get some of these celebrities involved, the prices are
How's Jay-Z not in trouble, by the way? What happened to him?
I don't think Jay-Z's ever been anything.
They was 50. Did you watch 50 Cent documentary on P. Diddy?
I have not.
Oh, you got to,
Ooh.
buddy. I don't know what
There
to
you
tell
go.
you.
You learned some
Yeah,
things
50
about
Cent, yeah.
them. Yeah.
All I'm saying is crazy. He's investing in sports cards now. Just be careful where you. And back to this. I've always said this. I've learned this from my dad too. You want to invest, you put your money into gold, silver, the stock market. You want to collect and enjoy it, buy sports cards, play a game.
Buy
with
the thing you
Pokemon,
like.
read comic books, buy the things
Yep.
you like, enjoy them for what they are. Once you start putting things bigger than that on them, you have problems and greed, and it just becomes a money grab.
And that's where I'll say that even though we do the Taylor soup thing, the
Well, it's
Campbell
to show
soup,
you the realistic of having material.
well, right.
goods.
But what I'm saying is that even though it seems like we're ripping on him about that particularly because we named it after him, It's what he loves. It's what he
Yes.
has, faith in that's going to grow, and that's his thing. And so,
But really, Taylor,
truthfully,
he diversifies his. He buys Pokemon, comic books, gold,
right? He's
silver.
a smart
Yep.
man.
He buys a bunch of
yeah,
different
he
things.
buys a bunch of different. He's not putting all his eggs in
He's
one
more-
honestly,
basket.
that's
So even though we
smart
tease
thing.
him about that, it's still something that he believes in, and that it could very well go up. We don't know.
And I think that you
Taylor's
just hit
still
the
an
key word
idiot.
there.
Oh damn!
If you are looking at this to collect what you love. But
Yeah.
if you are looking to invest, you should diversify your assets.
Right.
Gold and silver are never a bad asset.
Well, Bitcoin's gone
And-
down tremendously,
yeah.
dude. So it's probably a good time to buy Bitcoin.
So
too,
there's
and
plenty of things that it's a good
and
time to buy in.
XRP,
And
if you
honestly,
believe in it.
I might personally buy more Bitcoin right now than US cash.
Back to that. Platinum, gold, silver, things the world wants to trade in. The world's not
It's
trading.
a large world, not
and
just one
It
country.
is just a large world. And they're not. Some people in other countries care about sports cards, but it ain't like they're pushing it. That's all I'm
Yep.
going to tell you. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Comic books and Pokemon have a bigger worldwide influence than football does.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, we'll keep this thing moving. And speaking of, let's get to sports news. Raiders, Texans started. What did they start?
6 o'clock.
Oh,
They've been
game.
playing for a bit.
Nice.
They're saying that Texans and Chargers, both playing tonight, are the two best defenses in the league.
Really, over the
Yeah.
Broncos?
Broncos, number 3 in the league. Been listening to ESPN.
I've been
all
hearing
day.
that power ranking, but on the defense, huh?
Yep.
I put the Broncos defense ahead of the
Ooh,
Chargers.
actually, I might have gotten that wrong. I don't think it's the Texans defense. I believe it's the Cowboys defense.
No, the Texans
It's-
defense is
okay,
legit.
it's
No,
Texans.
it's the Texans.
It's the Texans.
But remember, they said that last year when the Broncos played the Texans, we knocked CJ Stroud's ass out of that game.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the Texans. CJ Stroud.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
But the Broncos knocked him out of the game and beat him last year. So I don't know how you got to beat the man. Can't crown the man until you beat the man.
That's true.
Right? That's what
Absolutely.
I'm saying. All right, can't wait for football season. Russell
No,
Westbrook
go
retires.
forget that one.
Yeah,
That's
man,
that was
say it
my,
again.
the reason why
Russell-
I had that on there is because there was a report I read that he was
You
going
know I'm going to say it.
to
You put it on. Here.
re-sign with Oklahoma for 1 year, but I couldn't find anything to back it up. So I started removing it, and I forgot
Damn
to
it,
remove
dumb. Cowboys Saints fine. Both teams got fined for their joint practices that went haywire. Well, the Saints probably still paying people in that bounty gate.
500,000 per team.
Jerry Jones, man, he don't care.
He don't care.
You hear his compound he lives on?
No,
He has his wife in his house, and he has his guma in the backyard in another
Really?
house. Yeah, he has like a whole.
Wait, what? Who is this?
it's good.
Jerry Jones
Who's Jerry?
owns the Cowboys.
Owns the Cowboys.
He owns his hometown where he lives in, and it's adjacent to where the stadium.
What is this? Like a Schitt's Creek situation?
Yeah, kind of. But he owns like he built it and shit. Pretty cool.
That's
Anyways,
crazy.
Bronco team fight. Nick Bonito got a sack on Bo Nix, and they both got into a fight.
So it's
They
football.
both
I've
got
heard-
to fight.
I've heard a little bit about
go.
this. Basically, the general rule in practice is
Yeah, but
you don't sack the
quarterbacks always-
quarterback.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
But
put on such a
during
pedestal, man.
preseason like this, you got to play like you're playing. So if your guy's able to get to you and sack you, you need to speed your shit
I
up.
got a thought for you, Dom. Who's more important to the Broncos, Nick Bonito or Bo Nix? Who do you think's a better football player?
Fuck, Nick Bonito and Bo Nix.
That's
That's
what
a
I'm
challenge.
saying.
I'm going to say Nick Bonito
Yeah.
because defense wins
Yeah,
championships.
that's right. And, he's
And
a
when they
dangerous-
shut people down,
He scores, dude. He's getting football. I'm saying sack fumbles
Well,
to
let's
the
take-
house against Pat Mahomes.
the first thing when the Bears coach said we're going to have the most high power offense, the first thing I thought is us.
Defense
We had the
dictates
baddest
game.
half offense, and he got shut down.
Yep. Defense dictates the game.
Yep.
It always has, always will. Even in war, all this kind of thing. It's hard to go attack anything.
Mhm.
It's easier to defend.
Best
always.
offense is a good defense.
Exactly,
Again,
my
like
friend, always.
shit. No, the more you speak, and like Bonito, he fixed like 3 of our defensive positions as one man.
And they just paid him. So Bo Nix better quit getting all a little scrappy with his bad ankles.
Listen, I feel like we got 2 captains here.
That's what I'm saying.
You're up, DJ.
All right, everybody. As far as wrestling stuff coming up, we got some bloodline drama. You got some. We are mid-season, moving on toward Royal Rumble. It's all just build up, except this week, Raw, Danhausen's birthday. They were pushing this guy. I've been loving it. I love the cheesiness in wrestling, and Danhausen brings that back right now.
That's great.
Watch this last Raw. That celebration was good in its own.
ZZ top drummer Frank Beard died in '77. I believe he was the last member, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think there's one more.
Is there one more
think
than
there
main
is
guy?
I think
yes.
two of
Okay.
them are gone.
You missed the Hayden Pantier dead at 36 overdose,
well-
but looking for something else because then they're pretty sure it's her boyfriend that.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Please, that's so that if you don't know who that is, that's the actress from Hero.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also
Remember
was
that
on
show?
Remember
Yeah.
the Titans.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah, I know that's a sad story.
So
It is.
she died at 36. She died of heart failure. They have not actually confirmed overdose, but that is the large theory.
in the same foul play from a
In her
boyfriend,
mom,
maybe?
she was in recovery.
She had a
They were-
battle with addiction, right?
There were 3 people there that night.
Yep.
Her boyfriend, her boyfriend's brother, and one other person who has not been named.
Ooh.
And
And
they
her
found Narcan
boyfriend,
in the bed.
her boyfriend was on again and off again. And again, she had been very open in a lot of interviews lately about how she was in recovery phase. So at the very least, everybody's blaming the boyfriend for bringing drugs back into her fucking
Right.
life.
And then
Yeah,
she died of Narcan.
Yeah, he released a statement today, and there's one other little tidbit about her at the end after we do some.
We were flipping around watching The Sopranos, and I didn't even know that because we hadn't talked about this yet. The Lanterns premiere. on
Lanterns
HBO.
was good.
I want to
Holy
watch it. I heard
shit,
that.
it's so good.
I didn't even know it was coming out.
Well,
I've talked about it on here.
Oh,
James
yeah.
just tuned
I
out.
don't.
we had it on last week.
I was like, "Fuck, is this coming out?"
It's so good.
It's hard though because you got Always Sunny, you've got that, and then
Oh,
we're
Always
now-
Sunny.
we're-
I'm so excited about.
We got up on that.
Oh yeah,
Good.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Decapitation scenes. That's all I'm gonna say. It's amazing.
Oh no! You
Hey,
gave-
listen, that
you
doesn't
gave
spoil
away
it.
too much.
Always Sunny, you could say anything. You could be like, they
Yeah.
castrated everyone.
I think they're
including
just
Dean.
pushing-
I'd be like, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I think they're pushing it. They're like going South Park level now. I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Golden Axe trailer. Did you hear this? Golden Axe Sega video game gets animated series.
That's nuts.
You
I-
might actually
so
watch
excited.
that cartoon.
That is
I'm like-
classic. I'm ready.
Depends on
All
the graphics.
Yes.
Y'all, I want to talk about this
I don't
because
like trying too hard to make.
And
it
what if they
real.
make an anime style too?
I don't like anime style.
Dom has only hit the beginning of this. It was D23 this weekend, so I'm going to talk about a couple of these things. Disney Lorcana has a bunch of things that are happening. First up, they are announcing collector booster boxes. They realize that people are trying to just collect the game, not play it. And much like some of the games like Magic, they are now trying to make this so
Good.
you can play it if you're buying the regular boosters and you can be active, or you can collect it with the collector for the best hits.
I don't think they figured that to change it. I don't think they figured that out in Star Wars because they would have collected it in
Star Wars tried. They did collector and then they stopped.
Yeah,
They
that's
thought,
what I'm saying. But the top Star Wars cards sell because the people collect it.
and if you'd kept doing the collector boosters
And
in
the
Star Wars,
TCG,
we'd
there
still
was a
be buying it, and they stopped them.
I know. There was a lot of people who got back into TCG. because of
Ravensburger
Star
had
Yeah.
Wars.
another announcement.
So no, I got 3 now. I got more than what you even have here. So they are going to be doing the collector boosters that include 12 premium foil cards, and they're going to have a chance to hit the first serialized cards out of only 23 for D23.
Cool.
So you're going to have Hades is the first serialized card.
Oh,
Our boy Elijah spoiled that for us. Not even spoiled at D23. Hades, and then Maleficent biding her time.
Awesome.
So those are going to be your big ones. There's going to be only 23 of them worldwide. This is going to
and
be
they're not
huge.
making it a park exclusive or anything.
No,
They're going to insert them in packs.
there was a couple of park exclusive stuff they announced, but
I-
we're
I
not even
don't
talking
mind-
about
I
that
That's
don't
why I
mind it.
removed it.
I do think that's kind of cool though because I do like
because
the
it is
idea of
Disney.
spreading
It
the game.
works. And then the final thing is, and we're already adapting here at both All C stores, a new format. They call it Coconut format, but it's Commander. It is Disney Commander, best of one ofs. You can use certain heroes and they have extra abilities.
So you do like the Duck Family.
Yeah. So basically, they're doing a whole thing of this
Pretty
of the
cool.
Coconut format. And all of that is posted. We are now hosting it Wednesday nights here at the main store. And we're
Does
going to
it
be
work
getting this
like
out
that?
south.
Can you do the Duck Family?
So they're all the same color. So yes,
Dewey, Dewey,
basically,
Louie, Uncle,
yep. So
and-
you have like 30 people right now who are your leaders, and you get your leader, and as long as you stick to their color, and you have one of, you can do all of the people in it.
So are Donald and Uncle both leaders?
Yep,
though?
they're Donald is, I think both are leaders, but they're both blue, so they could all be in one deck
So
still.
they still can play. Oh, okay,
Yep.
that's cool. That got me interested. See,
So I love that. I love how we're setting that up. My email has been blowing up all week from Disney with these things. They're also starting to do trade day events. Disney realizes that their
Let's do
product's
it.
doing well. And like we just got there's this thing I talked about last week, the IVC. And when we talked about it, Disney was number 3. So it goes currently, and again, this is on hobby standard, not on mass market, but it went Magic, then Pokemon, then Disney, then One Piece.
Holy shit.
So even One Piece right now is trailing behind Disney at a nationwide level, which does make sense in a certain way.
I don't know,
Sure.
that's
'Cause
surprising
it
to
kinda
me.
makes
Honestly, this comes to what we talked about last week. What makes sense about it is that One Piece allocates us, and Disney gives us what I ask for.
yeah, there you go. That makes sense too.
Mm.
Well, yeah. With the mass market levels, I want to say here in Colorado, and it's kind of chagrin to me in a way and Trish both, but Dick's opened a huge superstore up on 160th and I-25, and they're selling hobby cards. They're selling Topps Hobby, and they're selling gaming,
Dix is
Pokemon, and
Oh.
graded slab cards.
you're fucking killing me.
So then,
here.
when I was talking about
Mhm.
earlier, when we're at the peak of the mountain, you're sporting.
You're gonna
goods.
see this is
So
gonna happen.
Shields does in the Springs that I've seen, also up north, just south of Fort Collins and Loveland area, in between the city and Fort Collins, they have the Dick's Superstore.
I
Give
feel
all the
guilty that we're
GameStops,
even
too.
saying this right
I
now.
people need to know.
All right. So
Hey, you don't want to talk about though. I like
Oh,
coming up.
Competition's good, but
It
there's
is.
too many.
I do like that fact. Like if it was in the middle of Nebraska, it makes sense. Like Hastings was,
That makes sense.
but that didn't last.
No, they didn't last either.
I don't ever
They
want to
were
talk.
fun to go into.
How's Second of Charles still fucking in business? By the way,
I don't know.
Oh,
who the
that's-
fuck goes there?
I used to go there for like books and stuff.
Yeah, but you ain't reading no
They
books,
know-
dog.
I know how to
Shit, they
read.
now price their stuff like it's eBay buy it now auctions at best.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right.
I don't know who's gonna buy and shit there.
God of War. This is kind of huge. Originally they had announced that Ryan Hurst was going to be Kratos, and he had a bicep injury, and they have announced that Dave Bautista
I
is
like
filling
it
the role.
better.
That's who. This is what it should have been
Yes.
all
Fuck
along.
yeah. Let's go
Honestly, I don't
Bautista.
need him to be a good actor. I don't even speak.
I think he is
You-
a good actor.
I'm just saying I don't need him to be. For Kratos, he needs to say a few lines
True.
and be a fucking badass.
but I don't think people give him credit for his.
The worst
Oh,
part. they
have
to
you seen
reshoot
Knives
all
Out?
this.
Knives
Yeah,
Out,
Knives Out
he's
was-
amazing.
Knives Out, he's amazing. Remember him in Knives Out? He's really
Because
good.
Ryan Hurst
And-
filmed 5 episodes.
In Stupor, he's good
He
too.
had to go
Stupor.
back in.
Yep.
They had to refilm everything.
And then there's another one where he's a cop. He's a serious guy, and the other. Oh, him and Jason Momoa. That
Yep.
new movie
Yeah,
with him and Jason
That
Momoa.
was a good movie.
too.
Yeah, that was a really good movie. I can't remember the name.
He's
of
the
it,
straight guy, and Jason Momoa is
Shit,
like.
Tom, you got so much going on here still. Okay, let's keep going, people.
Hey, you're the reader. You keep it up, buddy.
Trish, this is you. What's our movie quote of the day?
Ah, God. Not you, Fat Jesus. Sliding on back.
Anybody, if you can tell us who that was on there, we will give you 20% off on your next order when you come into All Seas
Ooh,
Collectibles. You
that's
just
a
tell
tough
us you
one.
were the winner right there.
I
So-
don't know movie quotes. Like
all right, everybody, we
I
got
know
some
what Kurt's
history
doing
today.
right now. I'm sorry. I
Hey,
feel
what
like.
if they Google that?
Hold on.
shit?
I
Yeah.
feel right now that.
That they
Kurt's
got to
sitting
finish
there
by the end of the
Googling
podcast.
it. Yes.
We got to see that by the end.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, yeah,
Kurt's
it's fast.
already on it. He's already clicking away, and he's probably looking at it this right now, being like,
All right,
"Gosh damn it, Trish!"
today
cool.
in history, what do you got there, James?
Oh, 1597, first Dutch India Company ship returns from the Far East.
Their
What they
first
did to
major
start
voyage.
trade, we talked about this earlier. That's when they started making silver and gold coins from that area too, and there was world trade.
All right, I don't like your next one here. 1741, Alaska first sighted by Russian expedition, Danish leader Vitus Bering. I'm just gonna say that's the first time somebody wrote. People have always known. You see, there have been people since ancient times seeing Alaska
What you know
from
about the
Russia.
Navajo, buddy? That land bridge? Is that what you're talking about?
All right, 1905, the Chinese revolutionary Sun Yat-sen forms the first chapter of the Tonghamanahue,
Yeah.
a union of secret societies determined to bring down the Qing dynasty. And 250,000 Soviets and Warsaw Pact troops invaded Czechoslovakia at night to suppose the Prague Spring.
Wow.
Suppress. Read too much there. Trish, you're on next.
1993 Oslo Peace Accords are signed between Israel and the Palestine Liberation Organization.
How'd that work out?
Yeah.
After
Read my
secret
mind.
negotiations in Norway, a public ceremony in Washington, D.C. is held the following month.
Well, it depends on what side you're on, AJ.
1888, in an epic first round, the U.S. men's single tennis match, Palmer Presby takes 80 games to defeat T.S. Taylor. I've never heard of either. Do
Me
they have
neither.
cards?
Yeah.
Is that Beyond Borg in that game? All right. 1913, first pilot to parachute from an aircraft. Adolphe Pigon, France.
What
He had a
crazy
suicide
dude.
wish. He was like,
Yeah.
I'm going to jump
That's
out.
crazy because the plane was only
Just
invented.
jumping out.
Yeah,
It was like 10 years later. He's like, I was-
Holy crap.
He must have
Yeah.
went up and said, I want to try jumping out of
Fuck
this thing.
that,
My
dude.
guess is
I
that
would
the
have been
only
scared
way.
to get in the plane in 1913.
Yes,
Jumping
my,
out.
my guess is that maybe they thought planes were so sketch that they needed to have like a backup
That
plan in
could
case
be
it was
the-
going down.
that
So
could
they're
be
like,
it.
I
It
gotta
could be a
figure
lot.
out how to jump out
It
the
was an
plane.
accident all along.
Probably
Yeah.
is.
I have heard about this. In 1920, American Aled Woodring wins the 200 meter wearing borrowed shoes because his shoes had been lost
That's cool.
during the Olympic Games.
You know about
Awesome.
Jim Thorpe? Sadly, Jim Thorpe got his shoes stolen at the Olympics. And he
That's
wear
fucked
a
up.
size too small,
I
two
was-
sizes too
I was
small.
gonna
and he
say,
still won.
Lost
shit.
is a nice term when he believes they were stolen. They've
Yes.
just never proved it.
That's BS. Oh, let's go here.
1947,
Yeah.
Boston Braves hit 1 million in attendance for the first time.
That's crazy. 1947.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of
That's a
freaking
lot
people.
of people. That's right after the war. Right after the war ended. 1957, USFA balloon manned by David Simmons breaks an altitude record of 102,000 feet.
And you
Wow.
skipped this here, but it's funny you mentioned Jim Thorpe because in 1920 on this day,
Oh, yeah.
he became the American Football Association's first president.
Oh yeah.
That's fantastic.
All right. A couple more here. We got Nolan Ryan's record pitch of 161.6 kilomiles or 108.4 miles per hour
God
was on this
damn.
day.
Yeah, he is a badass. Man, pitched longer than anybody throwing heat, too. The sustainability.
It's amazing
5,000
how you
plus
can do that
strikeouts.
without their arms just
Oh, I'm
Seven-
sure he
seven
probably
turning
no-hitters.
in mud.
He pitched 7 no-hitters. That's a record that'll never be broken either.
1978, Mark Vincenzi of Amherst, Massachusetts, keeps the frisbee aloft for 15.2 seconds, a world record on that
God,
one.
people were bored in the 70s.
Reinhold Messner of Italy was the first to complete the solo ascent to Mount Everest,
God, that didn't happen until 1980.
1980.
I
And
never
then
would have guessed that.
in 1985, Hans Peter Beck of South Australia finishes the 3,875 mile, 51-day trip from Australia to Melbourne on a unicycle.
That-
Pop his butt that seat for that
Crazy.
long.
Oh, I'm out.
He needed padding in the last one.
Holy shit.
All right. And finally,
He had some massive
2019.
records after.
And then launched in 2025, we confirmed the mission to Jupiter's ice-covered moon Europa to search for alien life. Because if there's any other aliens in this in our galaxy, it's Europa.
Why do they think it's there? That's what I don't understand.
Because they're not the aliens you think they're. It is
Bacteria.
basically a ocean. The whole moon's an ocean, and if we're gonna find any life first,
Ah.
it's gonna be in the oceans.
Cool. Much like that moon in Star Wars, in the last Star Wars film. where
Exactly.
Kylo Ren and the Sith keep their.
We know nothing about this moon, but it is nothing but an ocean. If there's life anywhere, we think it's there.
That's very cool. Famous birthdays. Demi Lovato. Yeah, I saw her at Park Meadows way back in the day with Lacey. 34 years old.
Were you
Yeah.
cool for the summer?
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield, 43.
Damn, he's older than I thought he was.
Amy Adams at 52. And fuck you for putting this on here, although I get it. Tomorrow, Hayden Panettiere would have been 37 years
Damn.
old, a year fucking younger than me.
Ugh.
All right, convention news. We got stuff coming up. We have a week off. You guys are doing nothing this weekend, right?
Yes.
Trish, James, they're calm. They're doing nothing. We're good.
We'll be working.
And
Oh,
then
we were
next,
calm, but
Yeah.
we're not.
I'm
doing
never
it.
too
You know
calm.
who she
Next
lives
week.
with, right?
yeah,
I'm never too calm.
Let's
Denver
do this.
card
I'm a
show.
little
Let's
macho
do
man
this.
all the time.
Hey, I got a plan.
Yeah.
I'm like still late.
Hey, I woke up this morning. I think we should redo the whole backyard.
Trish, let's go.
That
She comes
Holy
in like
shit.
Ultimate
You just
Warrior
woke up
doing
and
this.
shit.
this is all accurate.
Listen,
It's every bit of this.
Let's go.
I'm just needing more coffee over here. All right, so
Exhausting just thinking about it. Shit.
not this weekend, but next weekend, Denver Card Show.
Yes.
Yes.
Huge. We're gonna be set up out there as always, and then the
What is
week
that?
after that,
Yeah.
little show you might know as Colorado's most unique collectible show, the All Seas Collector Showcase.
Presented by Aurora Rise.
Presented by Aurora Rise. We are going to be there all weekend long, everybody. 350 tables filled out. We've got vendors from all over Colorado and beyond. I got people come from New Jersey, Pennsylvania, California. We are bringing out the best of the best. A little bit of everything. You might have seen some of our ads. We are not like any other show that you guys are doing out there. We're going to have the All Seas booth. We're going to have the All Seas live auction. We just added more items to that live auction today. We're going to be posting about here. We've got the Aurora Rise silent auction and scholarship going on. Garbage Island, 20 plus different tops artists, and the abominable Dr. Chud coming in. 96 to 2000 Misfits drummer and songwriter. This is huge.
The famous Monsters era of the Misfits, when Michael Graves was the lead singer. And it was great. He's also a tops artist. So people little do they
And-
know, Dr. Chud wrote Garbage Pail Kid song, and he drew it from
We
Tops.
are the Garbage
Yes,
Pail
yes,
Kids. Yeah.
Yes, he's an amazing artist. 20 tops artists. Mr. Pingator will be there.
Mike Pingator, a bass set card artist.
That's right. Eddie Rhodes, E3 Art. Mike Stevens, bass set artist, great sketch artist.
Mhm.
Kid Graham, Barry Nigma, TJ Wags,
Patrick
Jeff
Giles,
Cox.
Chris
Well,
Julie
Green.
Gooley,
Chris Corb I can never
Chris
say
Chris
his
Corbarubias.
Corbarubias.
name. Yes, sorry, Chris.
We've got this is a stacked show, everybody.
TJ Wags.
And we've talked about this before, but All Seas
said
also giving out
Wags.
$500 of gift certificates throughout the show.
Will
last
Green.
time-
Will Green,
Will Green
albino
coming out. He's
rhino.
an albino rhino coming out. It's this is all we've been doing the last month. It's all blending together. It's about to hit. This is gonna be our biggest show yet. This is big.
Yes, it's going to be huge. And Nate Jackson hosting our live auction again on Saturday. Starts at 3. He'll be there at 2:30, do a meet and greet. Be there at 3. We're going to do this auction. We'll be over at 5. He just texted me today. No.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
And it wasn't a James. What do you want?
No, Nate.
It's like a
No
James.
Bobby Lashley.
You want to be King Conan or this?
Phone number on my
Hey,
wallet the other day,
James.
then
Hey, James.
So we're excited. I got another guest maybe in my line. I'm working on some things. Keep watching this podcast. The show ain't here yet, so I got more guest announcements.
Bruce Dizziak, to answer your question, if you show up on time to buy one, you get one. But if you play in the tournament, you can buy a second.
Who's that? Bruce Jr.?
Bruce Dizziak,
Bruce, what up,
Senior Bruce, who
Oh.
also will be at the LC's Collector
Let's
Showcase.
go. Nightmare Cards representing. What up, everybody? 2 weeks away. I can't wait. Thanks for everybody for watching. Keep
Keep
collecting.
collecting.